Hi, this is Gary Kayye, and we are here at ISE 2023 in Barcelona, and it's the beginning of the second day, and I'm here in this, obviously in the Sony booth. I'm here with Damien Weissenburger, who runs Sony Europe, actually. First off, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Congratulations, you got a lot of new product launches here at the show. Probably one of the most popular is going to be your micro LED by default.
Yeah, well, we're very delighted actually with this introduction, happy to be here. This is our latest product actually on the LED side. 1700 is the luminance actually that we have achieved here, so which is quite amazing and attracts a lot of attention here at the show.
Yeah, and you've actually come out with new versions of both the B series and the C series. So the B is brightness-based applications. C series is contrast-based, where you need really high contrast-based applications. And obviously the micro LED that you have, the technology you've used for the crystal LED, has been a sort of a game changer in the market. Everyone comes into your booth to see this.
Yes, well, yeah, indeed, actually you're right. So the B series actually attracts, customers where brightness is really important, the environment, I think, we've got a high level of luminosity here. And then there are certain customers where contrast is really important. I'm thinking about production or virtual production, which we're also showing here as well, by the way. And I think it's quite an amazing picture performance. So we're very pleased and proud about that.
Well, speaking of virtual production, we're going to kind of take a little quick tour through the booth. It's going to be tough because the booth is packed. And one of the things that you introduced is some kind of hybrid, I would say, to production a little bit. But you have new PTZ cameras that have some AI and some auto tracking capabilities that are far superior to anything else out there.
Yes, indeed. That's another big news for us as well. We've been working a lot on artificial intelligence actually at Sony, and of course hardware has always been fantastic, cameras or display technology overall. But what's new here really is actually the technologies embedded, such as the auto framing, which is really unbelievable. So no more need, I think, of somebody monitoring where the presenter is moving. The camera really does everything itself. So the demonstration is really, I think, incredible. I really urge everyone to look at that.
So where are these cameras? Let's take a look at them. Where are they mounted over here?
Just need to run over there.
All right, we're going to work over the corporate workspace area. Here, we're going to come back and show the virtual set, which you just saw. We'll talk about that in just a second. But they introduced two new cameras just yesterday, actually, that have AI, which means they're pretty sophisticated. Now, what you've done is, you're to my knowledge, the only camera company or company that has a camera that you pulled the AI out of the product processing, meaning a PC. You don't need a separate PC. You don't even need the edge anymore to do the AI. The AI's built into the camera.
Exactly. So it's an all-in-one solution, really. I think really beneficial for customers at the end. So indeed, no PC. Everything's working straight from the camera. So it's a cost benefit as well. But more importantly as well is that it really, I think, has a very powerful tracking system as well. So, it's able to distinguish various presenters as well and really do the framing at the same time. So a really, I think, incredible solution.
Yeah, this is going to be critical, especially in higher education as an example, corporate presentations, training rooms, and even I would say even corporate production as well.
Well, yes, indeed. I think it's probably even more in this sort of applications as well, where every time I think you got multiple presenters or, camera needing actually to be following actually the presenter and make this a more immersive experience for the audience. I think it's just a perfect solution.
And you have a couple of different models also in white and black as well. Actually, they're shown right here. If you want to shoot that really quickly just so you can see the different models here. So you have choice of colors, but also a resolution. So as we're walking by, I know you want to talk about the Bravia displays and chip on board technology and things like that, but you obviously, Sony's been a pioneer in production and broadcast and television and movies for years. You have a little miniature studio set up here showing some content.
Yeah, this is just amazing here. This is actually really Sony's DNA at its very best here, because on one side you can see the Venice camera here, and bringing actually the production side to really another level here. So we can clearly see you can do production in a very easy level, take you from different scenes, make the switch from one scene to the other very, very rapidly. Of course, what's important is that the display on the LED on the background really follows the cameras as well, in order to really create this immersive view, so that camera
tracking.
Exactly. So that's, I think, quite amazing as well. Just installed actually one of these at a very large level in Paris, actually a 90 square meter overall, where advertising companies as well are using the technology, I think, exactly in that manner. So yeah, really pleased with that, and our broadcast background plus our display technology coming together, AR in the middle, just a perfect solution.
But you're also in the digital signage market. You've got a lot of partners now that are building different applications for your signage and Bravia displays. Where are those in your booth here? Well, where should we go?
Everywhere now, I think, but we got a specific attention here on our partnership overall. And
let's walk over there to the partnership wall. So I think it's important that people know that we're going to make our way through the booth here. I think it's important that people know that what you've done is you've sort of built technology onto the monitor so that they're smart monitors in a way.
Well, yeah, exactly. So the whole thinking behind it here is that we got a very powerful system on chip. So the Android that is built in there from Google here is really, really powerful. It's very open platform as well. And as you just mentioned, I think in digital signage, for instance, it's very, very critical overall. So what it allows you to do is actually for content providers to eventually room the set-top box and build everything straight onto the Bravia itself. So we've signed actually various partnerships, done the technical development with the likes of Navary, Easy Screen, and I could name many more, I think, that are currently looking at it. So that's for the signage part, but we did exactly the same as well for those who are looking for control room or meeting room device management as well. Partnerships with the likes of Crestron or Kramer here, which is demonstrated here as well. And we pushed it even further as well into the unified communication area as well, with the likes of Cisco and Pexip as well, who have actually developed their solution on the system on chip from Sony. So very powerful. It's bringing more experience to the customers at the end, and remove actually cost as well in terms of having one device less to worry about. So it's just a great benefit for everyone.
So since they're Android-based, and now that Microsoft Teams and also Zoom have Android-based apps for Teams and Zoom, you can actually host the app without needing a room PC.
Exactly. So that's indeed absolutely what we're looking really to do here, and it's a great benefit. And I do believe also the fact that it's an open platform as well. I think it's just giving everyone the freedom to really deploy a technology without being worried about, well, how is this platform going to be maintained? I think is it going to be, am I going to get trapped into whatever kind of commercial discussion at some point? No, it's an open platform, and that's, I think, really important to us.
So I have a question for you, because obviously you are in tune with everything going on in the EMEA market. How are you feeling about 2023? What are your feelings? What do you think what can we expect?
Well, yeah, EMEA I think has been quite challenging recently. I think with all of the energy crisis, I think going on, and our customers actually being more conscious around their cost and when they purchase. So everything I just mentioned this morning ticks that box and say, look, I mean, you can still afford that technology because it becomes more attractive. We're removing certain components, we're adding more value at the end. So therefore, we're becoming quite attractive. So whilst markets are probably a bit challenging, I think at the moment, we do believe, I think that's quite attractive for us in what we provide, and ticking, I think, the demand from our customers today. Another big topic that we see really coming to the forefront is the topic around sustainability. So Europe probably on the forefront, I think, of that topic, our Nordic regions particularly. So we've done quite a lot, I think, on that front as well. And I must say it was actually in Sony's DNA from a long time. It might well be becoming a bit more to the forefront right now, but we've been working on it for decades already. This isn't just, I think, come yesterday, oh, what can we do? I think let's think about saving the planet. No, that was actually already something we've done and started actually from a long time. So things we've done, obviously, power consumption was always, I think, top of our priority, and we can see Sony's usually, I think, the manufacturers with lowest power consumption. We've been working on things like the whole packaging as well around our products as well, where you can actually move all our products actually in a less volumetric level, which makes a difference at the end, so less CO2 emissions at the end. We're thinking about recycling, which is quite a big topic for us also. So we've removed the virgin plastics overall. We have our own solar plastic at the end as well, which is have a higher recycling levels as well. So these are actually things that we've really been doing. And even our booth here, when you look around, I think we've been really taking more an eco-friendly type of approach, able to recycle it all. And I think that means just it's in our DNA. It's just not, looking at one particular area. It's our own individual behavior and what every individual can do as a difference as well. So yeah, so quite a few important topics for us in 2023.
Yeah, and in fact, I don't know if you caught that, but this booth is either being used again or recyclable materials. And I think that's a big deal as we go forward. We're going to have to become more conscious of what's around us. I really appreciate this preview. We didn't even cover everything. For example, we didn't even show the projectors, and Sony has new projectors, and we didn't, I mean, there's so much to see, but we're going to go around and shoot individual product videos at every single station in this booth. So all you have to do is go to the video search window and type in Sony, and all those videos will appear. So go to raypubs.com/ISE to see all of our coverage. Make sure you type Sony in the video search window. Damien, thank you very much for taking the time talking to me today. It's important that we get your perspective on the market and where Sony is right now. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching.